morning. How are you doing, guys? I love you. I'm proud of you. And I hope you are having an amazing morning. And I hope you're feeling good about yourself and feeling good about life. But in the event that you are not, I hope that you start seeing reasons to feel good about life. I hope you can focus your energy on the positive things that are in your world right now. And sometimes we get so caught up in despair and unhappiness that we forget that in spite of what we're going through, we still have so many things to be thankful for. Um, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I have found for myself the best thing for me is to, when I'm going through something, um, is to try to surround myself with positive people who care about me and are encouraging, won't look down on me, won't make me feel like it's something wrong with me because of what I'm going through. And also to feed myself positive things at that time, um, positive situations, positive shows on TV, positive movies, positive songs, positive books, And then sometimes we don't have anybody around us to give us what we think we need. We got to give it to ourselves. And we have to decide, like, we want to just sink all the way down to nothing until I end up in a depression. Or if you're already in a depression, if I want to stay here, it's our choice. We do get to choose. And if we choose to do nothing, we're going to just get worse. Um, because, as they say, not making a decision is a decision. So I wouldn't recommend complacency. If you're going through something, um, if you need somebody to talk to, reach out to somebody you can trust, who won't run around babbling all your business to everybody else, but will be kind to you and listen to you and tell you the truth if there's some things you need to change about yourself. Because some situations we find ourselves in, even if we don't want to admit it, is based on our choices. Maybe us not maybe making the best decisions at a time, and and sometimes we keep flubbing up in the same areas because we still won't change, and we refuse to acknowledge that we're having problems with stuff, and so we keep not being as successful as we could be because we're determined to do things the way we see them, when in actuality, we may have a really good plan, but our execution might need a little tweaking, a little adjusting. And so let us not be so narrow-minded and assume that if we are in a situation where things are not going so well, that perhaps we contributed to it in some way. It's hard for people to hear, when they've suffered something. I'm not talking about a death or anything like that, but I mean, just things that happen. And a lot of times it really is because of our lack of good choices. Um, but if we've been stubborn in the past and not willing to listen, I think this is a time where we need to start thinking like, is this what we want? Do we want to continue um, on this path? Is there a way to get off of it? And maybe the only way to get off of it is for us to change and consider who and what we've become. Maybe we've become somebody that we don't want to be. Or maybe we're aspiring to become somebody we don't need to aspire to become. Maybe we're not accepting enough of ourselves. Maybe we're putting too many false expectations and hopes on ourselves. And maybe our hopes and expectations aren't even coming from us, they're coming from other people. So we're trying to live up to other people's standards and other people's perceptions of what we should be or should not be. We got to find out who we are. And the way we do that is by spending time with ourselves and letting ourselves speak frankly to us and tell us, that's not what I like. That's not who I am. That's not what I want. And listening to ourselves, because our body will tell us, I want to do this. And then there are things that our body may tell us it doesn't want. And we still need to do it because we need it, you know? But anyway, I hope your day improves. If it's not going so well, still early. And I hope mainly that your mind changes. You know, I'm always going to go back to that. It's about our thinking. No matter what we may be going through right now, our thinking is crucial. If we are thinking negative thoughts, we will continue to be surrounded by negative energy and things not going the way we want them to. Also, if we don't want to face the truth about ourselves, the people around us, we want to just act like everything is good. Maybe somebody wronged us and we don't want to admit it because we want them in our lives so much and they may be damaging us in so many ways on so many levels. Um, we can't change that for you. No one can. We have to see ourselves the way we are and the people around us as well, make the necessary adjustments and get on with our lives. But if we don't want to make any changes, well, we're going to keep repeating the same cycle. And although we may be always saying we want this better, we want to do this, we want to, well, if we keep allowing these different situations to keep coming up because we won't open our eyes and look around, this is us. It's just no outside force coming in and just disrupting our lives. This is us. This is our self-hatred, lack of self-love. This is our self-sabotage. And we're not ready to let it go. So when we get ready, we're going to start making some adjustments. It's just reality. Got to get tired. But I'm expecting you guys to do it. I'm expecting you to get to the point where you're just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm doing something different now. It may not be easy to do, but staying in this rut all the time or getting out and then going right back to it is also not easy. And it's energy I keep spending, over and over again on things that are not productive. So you can do it. You have the power, you have the ability, you have the strength, you have the stamina, you have the excellence, you have the brilliance, you have the magnificence, you have all those wonderful things going for you and so much more. You can outdo this. You can overcome it. It is entirely possible. You got to believe it. Then you got to sit down, put in that time. Nobody's going to be there patting you on the back, building you up. In most cases, sometimes they will, but mostly it's just going to be you. And until you decide you want up and you want to stay up, you're going to keep going back down. Because life is full of ups and downs. And we can't choose our involvement in being better people based on how well things are going. We just have to decide, I'm doing this. I mean, just like they always talk about the mailman, what they used to when I was younger. The mailman delivers the mail no matter what. It doesn't matter how the weather is, the mail still gets delivered. That's how we have to be. We got to deliver happiness and peace no matter what. Why? For ourselves. So we can produce good things in our world and the world of others. And being positive about how we see things makes all the difference in the world. But You know you're fabulous. You know I love you. And you're great. And you're fantastic. So enjoy your day. Don't sit around feeling sorry for yourself all day if that's where you are. You deserve better. Put a smile on your face. Get up. Do something positive. Even if you run into something negative, doing something positive. Keep sorry. Keep looking for the good. Okay? So you know you road dogs. Place. Love guy. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.